Welcome to part 3 of the Cordoba campaign for Total War Attila on the Age of Charlemagne DLC. Now, in the last part, well, not the last part, you might be aware that I had a slight problem with my machine, and I've kind of lost some files and bits and pieces because I had to rebuild it. Now, this campaign's slightly different in the sense that I recorded this all in one block, the first 4 parts, and what actually seems to have happened is that when I recorded parts 2 and 3, I split them into separate recordings of an hour long, but I didn't actually save the game between parts 2 and 3. So, and when the program crashed, I actually got the save game for what would be the next part of this, but I kind of thought, well, this is moving into an interesting part of the campaign, but the bit that I lost consisted mainly of rebuilding. If you watch part 2, you will be aware that I captured Santander and the theme of Sicily is no more, and then part 3, or the original part 3, was mainly consisted of building up these desolate regions here in Salamanca, Valois and Lyon. So we're now at a position where we've kind of built these areas up. The only kind of half battle that happened was that I think it's the Taif of Toledo ended up at war with the Taif of Valencia. This Toledo went into rebellion, and basically a small rebel army took Toledo because it was being severely beat up, and I kind of sneaked in and grabbed the settlement. So I've now captured Toledo on top, but it was, I mean, it wasn't really a battle worth fighting, so you guys haven't missed much. So what I've actually got now is the kind of foundations of an empire. Now, if you look at the main map, you can see that Taif of Valencia has got these 3 regions here, which is obviously going to be my next target because I seem to have lost I did used to have the drawing tool, but obviously the game's reset has lost it. But the idea will be to push out through the neck of Iberia, and I could keep these as allies, but my inclination is I want the whole of Iberia so I can form the Caliph, and that would give me a nice front to push out against the Franks. If you've been watching my Avars campaign, you know that I've got a little bit bogged down with fighting the theme of Sicily, and it's lost a bit of momentum, but I think we're just going to have to live with that. Now, what I'm going to do is start moving these armies, whereas this army doesn't have it, and we've got there's an army up here somewhere if I remember correctly, and I want to get this. Oh god, not much in the way of double timing, but I will just bring them down this way. I want to get me spy over, I think, to about here to start with. I want to bring this spy back because I'm not really interested in, and you can kind of get back this way. I've got an assassin this way, so I think we'll get you this way back here. Really need to get them into the action. As I say, this is going to be a bit of a stock take. So we got this guy here. It's just I'll show details. I haven't got anybody in here at the moment, so you're already in position. Maybe we need to make you you get 2 influence per turn. Well, and I think maybe we need to get the air in on the action. What's the attributes of the air? Yeah, so you're really a general, and we got this guy needs to get in as well. So I think you look a bit more like a governor. So I think we're going to need to get no, promoting you to office first. I think we'll get you out and into office, and I think maybe we'll get you seeking a wife. You're getting a bit low, so maybe we need to secure your loyalty. I think one of the problems with this campaign will be keeping the loyalty going, because it's loyalty +1, corruption. So I think that's all we can do with the family at the moment. We're going to have to get probably you a governor. We're going to have to get you into an army, I think. But we'll get the armies in position first, just to see what's going on. Right. This is where I can recruit the onagers. So what I'm going to do here is recruit 3 onagers, so that I can give an onager to this army up here. I've got a small army down here, which I want to bring up as well. But I don't think you will be able to recruit. No, so there's no point doing that. I've spent a lot of money. The idea is to get the armies over here, get an army positioned here, another army positioned there, and another army there, and then the idea is to try and deliver a single knockout blow. So we've got a little bit of cash to spend on the buildings. Now what I want to do is try and focus on growth. Let's just see if we can get these kind of settlements growing. I mean, the idea is to have mosques and minor buildings here, develop these centres as... Let's see if we can get some growth going in Lyon. So we've got an expansion there. Let's just expand that. But so what can we put in here? See, we've got these buildings here, but at the moment we're not. If I kind of here, I mean, they're all these aren't making much wealth. I really need to get this growth going. So what I'm going to do is kind of just drop that in, see if I can get these areas growing up, and then I can start filling them in with the... Just going to go... not going to be searching any technologies. Hall of Justice. That's nice. That's for the corruption, but that opens up Madrasa, Grand Bismuth. That could be useful. But agricultural buildings, 10% wealth from agriculture, grand estates, wealth from industrial. I think we'll go with that, just to kind of push up the agricultural side of the economy. But at the moment, as I say, if I just have a quick flip through, you can see all these settlements really need growth. So there's no point developing up these anti-corruption buildings, because you look here, the corruption is still quite low. So I think what I really need to do is get the the settlements growing, developing, and then I can start filling in there. Don't you even think about attacking Lisbon. I'm not sure what this silly little Frankish navy, I think it's for Frankish navy, is up to. So theme of Sicily, Tithe of Saragossa, political favours, yeah, well you can do that. Wealth from husband when governor, oh well. Power balanced. So, well, that's good actually, because that actually gets him. He's got a wife, so he's going to make a very, very good governor. So what we're going to do is see if you can seek a wife now. These guys are happy, or as happy as they're ever going to be, I think. So office given to subordinate. Yeah, well, you can't all have officers, mate. You're a general, so what can we give you here? moral commanded force, so that could be quite useful. You're also a general, so I'll give you that. You don't have enough influence there. I suppose you're probably going to go into a myth. I think I'll leave that spot there for you. Sorry for... I must admit some of these generals do tend to come across as being a little bit childish. Sorry. See, we'll just have to double time you through here. I think we'll get you, can recruit an oligar there. I think this is probably the better recruitment. You can get archers here, so what else can you... don't want mercenaries. Got a lot of movement left for these parts, so... And we'll just keep... I think we'll just keep you moving down this way. I've got this army here. It's reasonably up to strength. This guy's costing quite a lot of money, but he was quite a good unit. I recruited him because the spears are good, but having a sword unit in here is going to be quite useful. I think what I'm going to do is bring you back across here, and you can recruit that and some cavalry. Then that means when this guy moves into this area, he can give the guy an honour go and we can recruit that way. Toledo's got a food problem, so which I can't solve until I conquer. So I could come up here, but let's see if we can get Lisbon. Just have a quick look here. Oh, bugger. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I meant to click on the map to see what the provinces were for the thing, but I can spend the money next time, so it happens. And I have a bit more money to spend, I suppose. That's one way to look at it. And it's not like I'm at war with anyone, so no one's going to come. And the Franks have got the idea they're going to bugger off back home. Kingdom of Lombardy, Anglia, Tafe of Barcelona. Theme of Sicily, they're pretty tough.
We make this modest request in the knowledge that your coffers strain to contain your wealth.
Nope. I'm going to be not killing you guys soon. Once I've got these armies into position. Construction complete, manor farm. Public order. Oh bugger. That would be quite useful. Political favours. Power balanced. So we've kind of got their loyalty. So this statesman heir, Chief Justice of the highest court. Now the question is, do I make him a governor or... But he's a governor. How many governors have I got? 3. Who's my other governor here? He's the type of governor. He's a pretty good governor. Oh, he hasn't got actually any traits assigned. Bit of a fail there. I think we'll give him that. No military stuff. No point doing that. Actually, let's quick run through. Pardon me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat here. So just So everyone else had them except... So these guys are well equipped. Oh, how's you? You're a governor. You're well equipped. Yeah, well, you don't need that stuff. I think I'm going to get the heir into one of these armies. So actually, which one's the worst general? Oh, they're all pretty good actually. So let's just choose a let's get the heir into this army, I think. So probably end up getting him killed, but right, you're a rider. Long bird, 2% melee infantry. Enemy morale in local region, melee +5. Oh, we'll certainly give him that. +5 for cavalry. 5% for commander's unit. Actually no, let's give him the armour. Let's build the heir up as a general. Right. So I think we're... See, there's not much difference now. He's across that river. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring you up here. Bit of stutter on the campaign map. I'm certainly going to need to work on my graphics settings. I'm going to give you that for the heir. You're an archer short, so I think actually we'll give him that back in return, so that gives him got a lot of cavalry, so actually yeah, let's give him that and he can have back a cavalry unit. So he has 1 archer, 1 cavalry. This brings you up to strength. You're 2 short, and you can gain an archer and a cavalry unit. Down here, I think we're just going to bring you across the border into here, but I don't think you can recruit anything. Oh, yes, you can. We'll just give you 1 archer. And you can keep moving. You're okay. You can come down to here. Where's my other spy? Where are you? Spy, spy, spy. You're there. I want you across here next to this one here. Obviously this army now's moved back to there, which is good. And we've got plenty of cash to spend. Now we're going to click the right one this time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're going to need to convert this to Alcazar, whatever it's called. That would be good. Does this have growth? This has growth, but it consumes 20 food. But we've got plenty of food here. So let's see if we can get any more. I really want to build up Lyon. That gives me 2 growth and consumes 30 food. That gives me 1 growth. That gives me 2 growth, and that gives me no income. I think what I'm going to do, 4,000, cool. Gifted estate. Wealth from agriculture. We've got a port here. A market town. I think we're going to go with that. It's going to take a lot of my cash, but I think that would be worth it. And it kind of so I'd like to move this mosque into these minor areas here. And that gives this a bit of growth there. Let's see if there's anyone else. So you could really do with some growth, but you can't build anything. So Galicia, Right, let's get some growth going here. So that gives me an extra 75, but that gives me more food. I think we'll go the food route for the moment, because this area, I think if I correctly remember, where is it? The fertility is not very good, which gives another reason to get up to here. Because one thing I found with my Avars campaign is that if you can get up into these fertile areas, like I did down into Sicily, now I'm down in Sicily, it actually really pushes up the strength of all the areas. Oh yeah, Aman, spread religion. Oh, can't do that. Let's go that way. I think I've got another Iman somewhere. Where's he lurking? Abdul. Oh, you're not any good, so we need to get you up that way. So you can start spreading the religion north. Not that it should be any problem, because I've got Islamic states to the north, so we're just gonna... It's going to take time to get these armies across, I'm aware, guys, so you're just going to have to bear with me. I say, I think this is going to be a kind of set the campaign up part. Yeah, just get it in, get the armies in position, then we'll cancel the treaties, and then we're... The idea is going to be is to try and knock out the Tarifa of Valencia in almost 2 turns. So just hit them from all directions. Probably haven't said that. They're going to come straight at me. Neighbour relations. Oh, Tarifa Zaragoza, that's good. Because that's my... This is the Tarifa Zaragoza. Right, we completed a gold mine. I think these armies are now getting pretty close to being up to strength. I think we'll just drop you down so you can gain a bit of experience. I think we're going to keep you guys moving this way. I think, can we... I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how tired you are. Well, we're just going to have to come that way. I want... Now, which one's got the double onager? So you're going to be the one that's going to hit that way. I want... Probably want you coming this way. You're not going to go very far. I'm going to get you come up this way. And you can recruit some...
Is that all, my lord? Are you ready to serve?
Probably another archer, and then we're going to... I've got 2 cavalry. Oops, no. And I think we're going to get you up to here, because you're going to take that settlement. We're going to probably bring these guys,
We fight for you, my lord.
the heir, who's got
We fight
the...
for you, my lord.
You're going to attack that, and then we're going to try and get you over. That's 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 3 turns. Oh well. Sorry about this, guys. It looks like it's going to take a little while to get over here. I think what I will do is just going to get a bit more growth going here. Does that? Well, it doesn't give me any growth. It gives me a little bit of commerce and a little bit of growth. That gives me the same. Gives me a little bit of commerce and a little bit more food. I think we'll go with the trader here, and that's going to... And that can push up the growth in this area. I probably would need them. Maybe let's have a quick look here. I'm not going to try and avoid the glacier one. They really got 2 provinces, so maybe I won't bother increasing San Diego or Santiago. Santiago. I think I'm in the wrong on the wrong continent
My
here.
lord.
Right, let's see if we can get you up, give you some movement range. Got some experience here, but I'll give you some zeal. Right, as I say, I don't doubt very much whether I'm going to get any battles in this part. Why have you come all the way down to Toledo, you idiot? I want you up there. And this fleet kind of just seems to wander around. Sometimes gets, you know, you kind of look at the AI and you wonder what on earth are they doing, you know. So Duchy of Provence, theme of Sicily,
We
military
have
access.
need for our armies to pass.
No, I'm not going to give you military access. I can't see any. Oh, got an Imperium. So we got a noble birth, Abdul al-Aziz. Objective complete. A broken world. Petty lords tear like dogs at the carcasses of Europe. A true king must rise and scatter these pretenders. Bonus objective complete. We got mission issued in the name of the king. Before you may take his calm claim as a master of this land, the name of the true king must echo through the four corners of the realm. Reach Imperium level 4. So I think that, I'm pretty sure when we get that, it means we can get another governor, which is going to be good. I think what I'm going to do is drop this guy into Toledo and get him going, because Toledo's surrounded by a lot of other provinces, so that's going to be, I mean, probably if I show it to you, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 round Toledo. So that's along with Marcia Media. So you've got these two kind of overlapping provinces in here, which would form the real core of the economy. So I think having a governor in there and building these centres up will be really, really good. And that's Cordoba, so I think we can now get an edict here. I don't really need army recruitment capacity. I think getting some sanitation in here would be good, because that gives me a bit more sanitation to start building up this area, and that would give me a bit more cash. I think we can go for we've got spare. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's going to spend a lot of my money, but I think getting this underway here, and I think we got barracks in Toledo. Well, interesting. I didn't notice that. So why did I bring this army back down to here? Oh, bit of a fail there. And get this Yazo back up to here so I can see what's going on. And yeah, well, we've got some good troops here.
Is there nothing else? Are you ready to
Yeah,
serve?
the swordsman. Got some Andalusian cavalry. Well, yeah, I didn't notice that, guys. Sorry about that. I even got an extra recruitment capacity. So
My lord.
I could just run you up to this border.
At once.
Keep you running over here.
Ready
Let's see
for
if we can
orders.
recruit any more.
It is
No.
a great and glorious thing to fight for our cause.
So that kind of how to blow money incredibly quickly. So Toledo's doing there. I think we're going to do quite well here. Salamanca's, I think if we expand that and get that in there, I think what we can do now is knock that down And to be honest, I think we've finished with this, so that can go. This siege engine's going to be too far behind, and seeing I've now found a... I don't know where my brain was at with that, to be honest. Obviously this must have been built up. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's the problem you get when if you take a break away from the campaign, because it's been a week since I've recorded anything on this campaign, and I think if you leave it too long you just don't remember. I think you've got to record regularly just to keep the flow going, I suppose is the best way to describe it. So I think I want to keep this short, so I think maybe we'll go one more turn and I'm going to stop, and then next part we're going to go for the battles. We're definitely going to take out the theme here. Do nothing, a point to offers, control -4. So you're Marwin, so you're hungry for power, so I'm going to block the promotion because I don't want to lose the control, but I'm going to do my usual thing. So where's Marwin? So what are you after? You're a general. Okay, we'll reward you with that position. So I know it seems a bit odd, but I actually kind of...
Ready for battle.
Right, let's get these guys off
At your command.
double time and just move them.
On the move,
Oops,
my lord.
kind of
Ready for
just
orders.
move them right up to the border. Keep you moving forward.
My lord.
I think you're up to a couple of spearmen here. Got some cavalry. We got some archers. 3 archers. No, we don't really need another archer unit. Oh, we could. We've got some swordsmen. I think really what we need is maybe a cavalry unit and some spears. I think that brings you up big enough to come up and take this settlement, because there's nothing here really, I don't think. Nah, it's not even worth worrying about. So we got this here. We've got a bit of cash to spend. I think this is going to be the last part in this episode, guys. We can see we've really set up for Attila. I think I'm gonna convert that because I won't be able to get the anti-corruption stuff in here, and I think Attila around here, that's got plenty of provinces around it as well, so I think that might, yeah, Garibaldi to Duluth, yep. So Seville's got, so if we expand that, which is the one I just converted. Oh, so this is Antidulus. Yep, so this is like this area here. We've got, this is Garabamara. And again, this has got, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3 provinces around it. So I think we'll leave that one for the moment. And let's see what we can get in here that might get a cloth maker in. That will give us a bit of extra cash. I've got a feeling the cloth maker needs a Medina and trade city, so I think what we'll do is we'll get a cloth maker in here to start with, and then once we got that to a level 2 we can then convert that and then do a bit of jiggery pokery. We've got that. wealth from agriculture, I think now's the time to push this way for the Hall of Justice, so we can open up more options. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and you can see we're now well set up to come here. We'll get this guy in position. Maybe we don't need him to be totally in position to start with, as long as he can defend here. So maybe go one turn. Actually, let's, while I'm thinking about it, let's...
My friend, you honor this.
Let's cancel the treaties. So that we do this nice and legitimate and above board. And that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and sorry there's no battles, but we've now kind of becoming an empire. Next part we're gonna have plenty of battles, because we've got an army there. It's not massive, but it's going to prove a challenge. And then we've got another army there with a single unit navy, but I'm sure we can do that, and we can come in here. So that's going to be the next part. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and again, there's apologies for the gap, but I can assure you, you didn't miss much, to be honest. It was very much just building stuff and all that. So you can the way to look at it is that, based on what I've done in this episode, you'd have had 2 episodes, no battles, lots of buildings, moving armies around. So that's where I'm going to leave it. So like and subscribe, and until the next time, enjoy your gaming.